Hey, Wolf here from Healing Wolf Coaching. Let's breathe together. Take a deep breath, lifting our hands up over our heads. Feeling the stretch. It's a good stretch. And then exhale. Squeeze all the air out. And then in again. I'd like to talk about the power of the hour. On my recovery journey, exercise was something that I was afraid of early on. There was a lot of fear around it because when I would move my body, I would get waves of sensation, which I call a recovery response. Some people call it a flare, but I call it a recovery response. Kind of like if you're in the gym lifting weights really hard and you get sore for a couple days, 2-3 days after, you're sore if you work really hard. So the nervous system can give you that same kind of sensation in a more intense way, in my experience, like way more intense, but it's the same process. Your system is digesting that experience and giving you feedback on it, which is saying, hey, look, this was something that's far beyond what feels safe right now. But the power of the hour is when you're able to exercise for an hour. And the research shows that that's a time window where you get maximum benefits. You get a lot of benefits in your pain reduction and mood enhancing centers of your brain. So you're actually developing more endocannabinoid receptors, and things just get lighter and feel better. And you'll feel, even in my experience, around 40 minutes into exercise, you'll start to get that feeling, that endorphins start to kick in. It's almost like your brain says, hey, he's really doing something here. I need to give him some relief because this is an intense experience. So that's a bonus. When I began to exercise, I got into swimming, and I started out small. I started out just swimming for 15 minutes or a certain number of laps, and then I'd get out. It was at a rec center, and I would go into the hot tub and later the sauna, or I would go down the slides. Like, I was really trying to keep it soft and easy and slow and just like gradual. But at one point I realized that if I pushed more, maybe push is the wrong word, but if I stayed in the activity, stayed swimming, even if it was slow swimming, even if it was taking a breath or two at the end, stopping, taking a couple breaths, then right back in it. If I stayed in motion for most of that hour, then the benefits started to pile on themselves. And I would get sensation relief. I would still get recovery responses, but I would also get relief. So it was really an interesting dynamic that would happen. And so I would encourage anyone on a recovery journey from anxiety or pain, whatever's happening for you, to engage in exercise for a solid hour. Depression, the research on it is vast. If you go on to your computer and you pull up exercise benefits and look for scientific papers on mood, on pain, on all sorts of physical measures, parameters, blood pressure, whatever, then you're going to see that the power of the hour is real. The book that I really recommend is The Joy of Movement by Kelly McGonigal, PhD. That book will show you that the longer duration exercise leads to states of bliss. The runner's high, marathoners get blissed out when they run for hours. It's just the body's secret bonus when you go beyond a certain limit. Make sure you check out everything with your body in terms of like medical conditions ahead of time. Of course, like, I'm not making recommendations from any perspective of a trainer or a doctor or anything like that. I'm just telling you the power of the hour is what worked for me and continues to work for me. I swam for a solid hour last night, and it felt really good, and my mood's been great. So just think about that as you're moving through your recovery. If you can get outside and take an hour walk or an hour run or swim or lifting weights or whatever it is, bike, whatever, then that may give you unexpected benefits. I know a lot of folks are in fear when they're moving into exercise, especially with chronic pain sensations, but movement is medicine. All the doctors in the field say it. Dr. Schubiner especially said something along the lines of, if your recovery is going to happen quicker in alignment with how much you can move. And so movement is really a healthy and beneficial way to accelerate your recovery. If you'd like to work one-on-one with me, head on over to my website at healingwolfcoaching.com, and you can book a 15-minute consult call. Let me know what's going on with you, and I'll let you know how we can rapidly move you forward on your recovery journey. I wish you bliss, friends, and I love you and I support you on your journey. I know you're going to recover, and I'm excited about what lies ahead for you.